Hello everyone, Dan of 14th Prime here. Thanks for stopping by. Today I want to check out with you guys the Transformers The Last Night Premier Edition Deluxe Class Drift. Once again, I'd like to thank Amazon for making this review possible, this time for sending me the right figure. Last time I ordered Drift, I got Steelbane, but I'm just kidding, I love Amazon actually. So pretty standard deluxe packaging, pretty cool photo there in the bottom left with the sword coming at you. You spin around this side, again some cool artwork of Drift standing there, Master Swordsman it says. Now if we come around to this side of the box, of course the artwork just kind of wraps around as we know. You get his elbow, Transformers, and on the back of the box here, Drift looking very cool, officially licensed Mercedes-Benz. Got the logo there on the hood, on the chest. Steelbane and Squeaks, we got a video for Steelbane you can check out. Squeaks will be forthcoming. It's interesting though, this Mercedes logo looks official licensing. You actually don't see anything on the box like you did with GM with Bumblebee, but I assume it's all on the up and up. All right, let's pop this Ninja Warrior out of the box and check him out. All right, so here's the Ninja Gaiden himself, Drift out of the box. The core of the bot looks cool, but he's just panel city like so many of these deluxe figures have, especially the cars. Alt mode's going to be his best look. So unfortunately, the guy's just got all kinds of kibble hanging off the arms and back in particular. Legs aren't too bad, but these top of the arms and then the cargo bay on the back, you will see is massive. But if you look at the skinny of that bot, it looks pretty cool. And who doesn't love ninjas? Lots of fun and playability there. Okay, so let's dive in and check this guy out. All right, so let's just spin Drift around from the wide angle. Let's get you an overall look. And you can see here already the kind of the kibble on the side of the shin there, the top of the shoulder area there. But if you just look at the red, it makes a nice kind of just silhouette of a bot figure. Yeah, I should probably correct myself. Drift, he's more like a samurai than a ninja, right? I don't want anyone sharp shooting me in the comments. Here you can start to see on the side just some of that kibble coming at you, the backpack, even though it's got multiple folding panels. You know, it's as good as any we've seen before with Bumblebee or Barricade. You've got a couple different layers of paneling that fold up there to try to get it at least up and out of the way so it's not like hanging below the butt and you can see it between the legs or anything like that. So they try to clean it up like that, but definitely carrying a backpack. Okay, so let's jump in here close and check out that face. Big part of Drift is just that very recognizable, exotic looking gold face. Master P has got nothing on this guy because Drift just platinumed him out his whole friggin' face, not just his grill. I gotta say, it looks pretty good. I think these Premier Editions, I mean, the head sculpts overall have been pretty nice, actually, and it's no exception here. I think Drift looks pretty good. There's kind of some nice lines through that face and everything. And even when you get into actually the face, Drift has a kind of almost human-looking lower face, at least in its shape. That is turned out really well, too. Looks like he's even got some kind of like little goatee molded in there, so I do dig it. It does look good, the head sculpt, which has been on point with this line, which is good because it's Premier. You're paying, an extra, so a bit of a premium. So you look at the rest of the upper body here again. The silhouette of the red I think looks nice. Got the Mercedes-Benz logo there, looking very cool. And then again, just the kibble panels kind of off the top. But there's a lot of good molding through that upper body. You look at the chest, the torso, even the arms and everything, the forearms, the shoulders, just nothing painted. But there is good molding through there. And then we come down the figure. It comes in this black waist section, kind of blends in with the back of the roof that's on his backpack. But he's kind of got this thinner, again, silhouette of a bot into that gloss black waist. And down in the thighs where he gets some of that samurai armor padding look effect on his thighs. And then down into his shins and stuff. You get the kibble there. And let me just back him up here a bit. You can take a look at his feet. On the profile here, which won't be much to see, but I will say on that side kibble panel, they do, try to make it work. They've got some armoring there that would look like samurai armoring for his shoulder. So they've put that there, which helps. And there's really not much else to see down the side of the figure. Pretty thin silhouette, just the red and the black, and then you get the leg kibble panel down here. Then back of the figure here, and I'm just starting up really kind of high so you can look and see the back of the head, and how you get some of that nice horn effect from the back that looks good as well. Otherwise, if we jump more down in line with the guy, you just get, the backpack. Looks like we'll see a little Benz logo there off the bumper. It's just not painted, but it's molded in there. Right there. We'll see it better in car mode. And then you get some of that car kibble back of the feet as well. So accessory-wise, Drift comes with a couple big swords here. Kind of his long, thick blades that we saw with the artwork on the box. And I also had them posed with these at the beginning of the video. So pretty basic, no paint. Some molding in there. You got like some holes in there, some detailing here, some ridging here, serrating, I guess it would be, of the knife. And then the handles are pretty basic. Then he also comes with these smaller blades, not mentioned in the instructions, curiously. I first thought when I see these was, oh, it'll be like a sheath look for the swords. But no, these are little knives, basically. You can see little handles for them as well. And if you take these big swords, there's some holes back here on his back, so those can stow away back there. Again, just 2 holes back there for weapon stowing. So whether you're using the big swords or the little swords, that's really all I see in each mode is 2 holes for storage. So it seems like you're picking the weapon set you want. Unless, of course, in bot mode you've got those stowed and then, you know, the little ones in his hands. So really quick with just articulation with Drift. He's got a shoulder there. It's kind of a transformation piece. It'll rock like that. You want that out in bot mode. The shoulder will spin there. It's kind of tight. That's all right. It'll come up there. He's got an elbow with a nice light ratchet to get you 90 degrees. He's got a little swivel there at the elbow, and his wrist will do just a little bit of like in and out. Pegged in there, of course, so mine has just popped out. The head has got actually a good kind of ball joint there, so it looks up pretty good. Look down to his chin, to his top of his chest there, and then you can turn it pretty well. There, you can spin it all the way around actually once you get these shoulder pieces out of the way. Come down to the lower body, and I will say this leg kibble, I had it like that. Nuanced transformation, you can kind of slant it back like that. I guess it sort of helps open the leg up a little bit, but pretty minor thing. Helps maybe the most from the front on because you don't see all that kibble straight up the leg. So just a little bit of transformation piece there if you want that all the way perfect. Otherwise, lower body, do the splits like that. It's got some nice joints. You know, nothing's too loose with ball joints. It's all kind of like little ratchety type joints, kind of jump split. He's got a thigh swivel up there. Armor moves around nicely to get out of the way. Knee 90 degrees. And then the foot will come up, which is a transformation thing. It doesn't really go back because the grill kibble just kind of kicks into the back of the leg there. A pretty basic transformer articulation for this deluxe class. So I think it's fine. Okay, so now let's get into transformation for this guy, which I will forewarn you is about the worst transformation I've seen on a last night figure so far. It's almost comical. This guy's such a shell former. So we want to come back and it's all back here, right? So just kind of start to get stuff out. Pull that out. Spin this piece up around. Put the trunk piece down for now. Go ahead and pull out this hood piece. This guy's such a panel former. Ultimately, you're just going to kind of get the panels out. And you'll need to get them all wedged together. If you bring him around, fold up the shoulders. You see that little kind of shoulder articulation transformation piece. So tighten them up to the ears. And actually kind of get your hands going sort of behind the legs a little bit. Put these side shin pieces back forward so they're flush up and down the leg. Go ahead and fold up the feet. And now we just really get into the panel forming action. So you just want to put, see how we basically have most of the car there. So peg the front of the car together. Put our hood down here and reach that up. That's going to snap in there. We'll probably just be able to get it close, and then you just got to, like I said, spend time getting it perfect. So fold this panel up off the arm, fold that up off the arm, so it's here, right? I mean, this is kind of everything. This will peg in up here on each side. And this is where you just need to kind of get all the panels to work together. And as these things go, as soon as you get one panel in, another one likes to pop out. You just gotta kind of keep squeezing it. Okay, I think we've squeezed and pressed enough. And also here you can stow his swords. Basically on the bottom of his feet, there are a couple of pegs there. So those will stow there. Nowhere to really stow these smaller blades. So I guess it's kind of like either or, it seems like. But here he is in car mode. Definitely the best mode, obviously, when a guy's a bunch of gigantic panels. It looks cool. Got that long hood, two-door coupe, red rims there, matching some red striping. He's an interesting color. It's like, it's not black, it's not gray, it's not brown. Obviously, you got gloss black on the tires there, and he's sort of a different type of gray-black gunmetal. I don't know, but looks pretty cool. Got some basic molding in there, gas tank, door handle, some vents and things. Bring around the front, you got the grille there, which is nice. The MB logo, the headlights are painted. Focus back on the back of the car. You get a windshield. It's, kind of clear, but it's got some tint to it for sure. Other side of the car here, not too different from what we just saw, but kind of rolling. Again, it's just that panel transformation. I just feel like I don't have all the wheels perfectly on the ground. There, helped a little bit, give it a little twist. Then back of the car here, they neglected to really use some paint. You got the Mercedes-Benz logo, could have been painted, wasn't. Taillights and things like that, not painted. Nice big spoiler coming off the back. And then if we just pick the guy up here, top of the car, Autobot logo. So that's pretty cool. You get some kind of vents up here on the hood, which is cool. Now you can kind of see a little bit better just some of that window coloring. Got mirrors molded on there as well, which you can see better from the top. And then the hilarious part is this. It's like underneath. He's basically all there, just hanging out. I suppose if you wanted to spin his head, you could do that before you push the shoulders in. It's hard to do when the shoulders are in, as it limits with the helmet. But you could probably spin the head if you want. But let me just pop off these. And see? He's just there, panel formed up. Otherwise, that is all bot mode. Just hysterical. So, complete shell former. But again, that's how we've seen a lot of these deluxe class movie figures. So let's go ahead and put them back. And I did check the box. It calls it 10-step transformation, which is probably fair. I often feel like they overstate that. But 10 steps for this guy probably seems all right. Flip those arm panels out. Just go back here and you basically just, this is where all the pegging is, right? So break the legs, break all this off the roof. Put the bumper back up. And this is where the bulk of the action is back here. So just kind of pull that out. There's some extenders there. Flip that around. Flip the hood up against the window. Flip down the trunk like that. I think that's how you best kind of just get stuff tucked away. That's where really all the work is. Come back this way. Feet go down. Again, these leg things can angle back slightly, which helps a little bit. It's worth doing, I think. Pull the shoulders out. And that is it. All right, so there you have it, guys. Transformers The Last Knight. Autobot Drift. Mercedes-Benz Panel Former. Obviously, the alt mode is the best mode for these deluxe class panel formers. But I will say the bot mode with that red coloring and how they really try to make the bot pop out of there and separate from the panels, it does help quite a bit. All right, guys, so again, deluxe class, premier edition, $20 retail, wave 2. Been able to catch them at a decent price on Amazon. Check the links in the description below and should be hitting retail shelves soon. All right, guys, so thanks for checking in. I'll see you next time.